Here we are. Day 26. With a guy hanging out. Just out there. It really sucks. I hate how they basically never miss. Are there any more? Yes! Friggin'. Welcome back. How would you like to be talked down to today, chat? Even though you're not chat. Who cares? Alright, let's see. Look at the inventory. Whoops. Is there not a door? Thought I saw another one. Alright, most of these are ready. Only one or two exceptions. This patch looks complete. Let's collect this as well. Sort of a double patch, really, but you know what I mean. Alright. We'll just collect the ones that are good. Except we won't. Alright. Alright. Oh, you know what? How do I get out? Put some of this away. Even if that's not where I would normally have put it, I need the space. I'll come back for variations on that later. I'm going to set this back down again because it still kind of looks like that's loud. Okay. Okay. These guys have a long time to go. This one, not so much. Okay. Very, very good. I still could have sworn, though, that one of these was used for the enrottening of things that we wanted to become compost, and now I do not see that that's happening. So I guess that can't be. Did it just get moved somewhere else? Did it get disappeared? Okay, that's a pretty good amount. I'll do for a little bit longer. I do like how filling turnips are, especially raw turnips. Ooh. Super filling. Alright, take... That could stay. This one will go to the chickens. These need to come with me. This will not rot as quickly in here. I'm still quite injured from yesterday. Putting you in here. Oh! Now what the heck? What the... I know for a fact I was looking at these and they are empty. And yet, what happened? Wow, okay. Look at this! That didn't do that much. Still, I'll take it. But seriously, what the hell? What was I doing so differently that I could not look inside them? Okay, well, I need clay for this, right? And I need to put the seeds away over here. And those two things both exist over here, so let's go over here. I think that is a fantastic plan. Let us do that. See that? Isn't that fantastic? I was attacked. Okay. Alright, so... Ooh! Blackberries. Hello. Yeah, this marks the spot. So we got a large and a large. And we're going to need more of all this. Am I really out of space again? This is going to be even more problematic in that way. Where's the other one? Is it just 27? Did I not pick up the ones from the thing? I think I need 16, so this is not even enough. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so we got 4 more of these. They should be 2 apart. These are going to be kind of temporary. Like, I will make better ones in the future sometime. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. So basically a 6 fur. I'm usually way more organized about this, but my plans are weird now, and I need more of this. There's some right there. I also typically make them more aesthetically consistent than that as well. Typically. But right now that is not what matters. Having any harvest by the end of the year at all matters a little bit more than what it looks like. Though these are tall, bushy, and get in the way. So they're not my favorite. I see more. Now I think yesterday I said that today I would try to do a little bit more with the main part of the house. And by that, I don't know what I mean. I need more mechanical capacity before I can actually finish the part that I have made. But what I did do was I pre-made it in the rough shape it needed to be so that I could build around it, and then when I was ready, that I wouldn't have to like tear the whole house apart because it had already been planned for. Let's see more down there. Prospecting for cassiterite is still high on our list of things we would like to do. And by that I mean the royal we. And I am very royal, and you will bow. Gosh, okay, I'm glad that worked out. Oi. I heard that. Ooh, more flowers. Or fleurs, if you prefer. Anyways, just any of these at all would be better than nothing. Yeah, I mean, that'll be sufficient. They will grow. They might grow slightly slower than they would have otherwise, but we will not really particularly experience the difference, I don't think. Okay, so I still need some clay to make clay stone cobble. Okay, so one thing that needs to happen is these need to get planted. Nope, not like that. Because they are directly across. They are the companion. And that's right, I need to put these away, and that is here. I might be running out of space for this kind of thing. 21, yep. I might possibly build a second flax plantation over by the chickens. Possibly. How are these guys doing? Whoops. These guys. 4 or 5. They will actually grow soon. That's another thing I like about these, is they come out kind of quick. It's nice in that way. Alright, let's see. Clean this out. Well, first, let us make actual progress. We have doorsteps here. That's what this is going to be. These are DOA stats, which means we should probably have DOAs here and here. And to accomplish that, we need more clay and go and collect some of that claystone rock that we have been storing up. I believe after this episode, I'll make myself some soup. And then come back and do a second session of episodes. Listen to some nasty politics. In the meantime, it's actually very important. One should get involved in politics. Not all the time. You need your rest, but it is a duty that people don't see as a duty, and that's really one of the reasons why things are so bad. If the people show up, then the few who would otherwise try to rob them blind can't get away with much. If, however, we're convinced and told that politics are gross and you don't want to be involved in that, then they can get away with whatever they want. And we don't like that. That's bad for us. So stay involved. Not every moment of every day, but often enough that they know they can't get away with crap. Very important. It's literally life and death, actually. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Very good. This is the next one, and this needs to be cobbled down here. And this, of course, will go down. There might have to be a limit to how many of these we do. And at the end, we'll want to put some sort of fencing around it, though I have not seen any wildlife wandering around here yet. I haven't seen any evidence of things being taken. So that's alright. Okay, what I said I would do is now what I am going to do. Oh, and I'm going to also chew on some more turnips. I should probably consider making porridge or something. Maybe with some turnips in. I swear, I honestly swear I looked in these before, and yet they were disappeared. It's very strange. But at least there's more here to do. We can put this away, and that. And I suppose excess flax seeds need to go somewhere. But what I am actually here for is this. Oh, you punk. Okay. Oh yeah, that whole eating thing I was just talking about. I wish I were allowed in real life to eat as much as this guy needs to eat. I mean, I'm just literally 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, or thereabouts. 15 whole raw turnips to get me just to feeling on the up and up. This game might have some math issues on that front. Like, I should be exploding. My stomach should have turned into a black hole so huge that it's literally tearing the universe inside out. Eating 15 turnips like that. Oy. Okay. You know, I haven't even established what's going to grow. Oh yeah, these are our, this guy here. That's right. Alright, so I've been promising I'd drop those off with the chickens. I should probably check on the chickens. Strawberries! Cool! Alright, but let's get a door, at least. Okay. I didn't get the materials to build a door, but at least here is a portal, and that was incorrect. So this is basically just the part of the facility that empties out into the garden area. So it's not like supremely important or anything, but it does mean that we ought to make a grindstone here. For that I need something I do not presently have. But also, if this is the bottom, are we making a stairwell that goes around it? One, two, three. That kind of leaves one can squeeze under, right? Do I have the materials for that? No, I do not. Okay. Alright. You know what I can do, though, is put these things down. I do like that you can make piles of these now. It's a big deal to me. Okay, so come back to that some other time. Alright, let's do the chickens. And maybe that'll give my brain long enough to remember what it was I was just trying to work out. Because I have already reset and like 2 or 3 times in the space of a minute. Oh. Oh. Food rooms. It's always sunny over here, and it's always rainy over there. It almost makes one think maybe they should move over here. I mean, the vista, oh man, I don't even. Don't make me think about that, because I don't want to deal with that. It's one of those things where if you were going to deal with it, you should deal with it now instead of like 10 years from now, but God, I don't know. Should I? Should I just start a better house here? Because that rain, I like rain, but that is too much. I'm surprised the landscape hasn't been washed down to bare stone. And that the stone itself isn't smooth. Eggs. Multi-egg. And this is one of those where I can't. Yeah. Okay. So you do need the food. That's good. Okay. 1 fertile 5 days. 3 fertile 4 days. Why does that not need a broody egg? A broody egg? Is that what I said? Okay. Y'all get back to work now. Yeah. All right. Now that I've contemplated it, I am seriously contemplating, like, do I just give up? Not give up, but like put a house in the right spot. In a spot that ain't constantly a problem. Or constantly raining. You know what I mean? Because this spot has, that's an interesting view. I got a guy in my backyard. I got chickens right here. That's a thing. I could still do the diagonal thing and put it out that way. This one can still serve, like... I think I'll finish this one over here. Thing is, once I have settled in, I'm going to then start making other encampments, in order to explore the world, I presume. And I don't want to... it's too soon. Like, I need to be able to survive into the next spring. You know what I mean? So I've already put down roots. This can become like a watchtower sort of thing in the... and then we'll look at it fondly, like, look at what we did when we first landed in this rainy hellscape of hell rain. Okay. Something. Whoa. Walking through the blackberries. Okay. So, I believe some of what I need is up that way. Yep, there's another 64. Very good. Oh, was any of these returned? All of them. Nice. Okay. So now we'll just let this one sort of work its way out over time. So... crap. Let's see. 15:21. Bit late in the afternoon to begin the quest. So we won't... I did just get a bunch of these. Let's turn this one into those things, like so. We could increase our inventory space by a fair bit by making 2 more bags. And I have, on a number of occasions, felt like I had to return early. However, it'll also take a fair number to make windmill things. I am lacking things that I need to make some parts. I have this, the saw, and that, but I don't think I yet have an anvil. I do have an anvil. I'm saying a chisel. What the hell did I just do? Let's make a chisel. We're going to lose our... No, I'm not. We're not going to lose our first chisel. But we're going to damage the chisel to the point where it can't be used to sacrifice the anvil. It can... Of the equivalent metal used, if you want to break down an anvil into most of its constituent parts, you have to sacrifice a fully healthy chisel. At the very least, of the same type. If you have a higher level one, maybe it doesn't sacrifice the whole chisel. Like if you had a tin bronze one, maybe you would only use most of it. I don't know. I've never tried, but it would make a certain kind of sense. But if you have a copper and you have a copper this thing here that I'm making, then it'll take the whole thing, which means you kind of want 2 to begin with. Because, whoops, as soon as I use this, then that's it. It can't be used for that purpose anymore. It can be used for everything else, but not that. There we go. As a person who grew up doing rock hounding, chisels are a staple. you must have chisels. They're usually paired with sledgehammers. You can use a smaller hammer on it, but if you're trying to split like bedrock, granite, dolostone to get at what's inside, you've got to find maybe create, but often just find a seam. Oh, look what I don't have here. And you put one chisel in and you use a smaller hammer to wedge it in a little bit so it can hold its own weight. And then you bring out the big, like 20-pound chisel hammer, and you hit that chisel and it goes in. And then if that's not enough, start a second chisel and go up the seam and start basically peeling away at the stone little by little. I've seen circumstances where people had like 20 or 30 chisels going all up in a line, and then they just, that one last thing, it breaks and the whole wedge of stone comes down, and that's pretty cool. So this then I need for other things, but right now I don't need to carry it with me. But when I come back with the material for a quern, which I think should happen now, then gonna need it, and I need a way up. What I should also do is make some wooden stairs. I usually don't do a 3x3 room stair. I find them really cramped, but they do work. Wow! I am failing at existing. And I don't want that up, thank you. You know what I have been playing again lately is 7 Days. Not super dissimilar. I usually, if I die in 7 days, I usually just, that's it. But this one I've died 4 times and I'm still technically letting it happen. Usually after like the second, 7th day. Are you seeing this again? I must be pressing a stupid button. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Why I can't see into these things. I must be just doing the wrong thing. Ooh. No. The game is actually acting a little buggy. It's been a while since I've seen it do this, but I have seen it do this before. Interesting. Okay. Not that interesting, though. Get rid of this. And I just pick it straight back up. Okay, my brains. Really, though, my brains. I'm gonna need more of these. Oh, I had some of this. What am I looking for? Ah, and this is what I want. Okay, so I think this is the button I'm pressing, and it's been long enough that I'm getting confused by it. Okay, couple of doors down below. Oh yeah, no. We want this. Let's try some of this and see if it's displeasing enough. You know what I mean? Let's see. And also get rid of this before I starve myself to death for no good reason. Ah, here's space right there. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Yeah, I got her anyways. Do I have room for this? I do? Okay. Cool. Ah! Frigmonger! Where'd you go? No, seriously. Oh, you know what? This is a view. There we go. Okay. The ever gloomy McAwesome sauce. That is more strawberry. No, seriously though, where the hell did that guy go? That was weird. Hit and run, I guess. One thing I do not need to carry around with me all the time is this. Okay. So, let's see. I need... Doas. Never quite sure which way is which, so apparently this is now what we're doing. So then, okay, let us see. Does this work? Oh, you bumblecut son of a... okay. It's dark enough in here I couldn't quite tell. Lighten things up a little bit, just for a moment. Here. And then... So that one turned. This... No, the turn is afterwards. Okay. And we can just keep going. Turn then occurs here. One thing I don't like about this kind of stairwell situation, though, is that then the underside of the stairs is aesthetically dissatisfying. There's not enough going on underneath, but we have the power of the chisel. Holy crap! What the? What is happening? I mean, I know what they are, but how are they shooting me through a wall like that? Yeah, I could see there are two of you. Yeah, screw you. Where's the other one? Yeah, I hear you. Jeebus, criminal toast on tea. Don't you like toast on your tea? Gosh. Did not like that. And I'm still in danger here. Gimminy. How did they shoot me through the wall? That's a new experience. I have not experienced being shot through the wall before. Whoa. Not what I meant to do. And I've run low, but that's okay. That's the thought that counts. Things are actually heading in the direction. And what I did find is that, in fact, I can get under here. So that's okay. I can continue building in this direction with the goal of having a root cellar kind of dealy down here where I have cold storage. Has not been interrupted by the introduction of a stairwell. Now, 20. Yeah, it's about time to go. These guys suck. Alright, run through the dark. Why did that remind me of Hunt for Red October? It really did. That's the very first thing that popped in my head. Hunt for Red October. Okay, so let's eat and then cry ourselves to sleep and come back and do more tomorrow after I have made myself a soup for lunch. Checked my messages, things like that. All right. Let's go. Thanks for watching. Come again next time.